Welcome to the Here and Now Show. I am your host, LaWanda Ray. Thank you for joining me in the Here and Now Show. I'm your host, LaWanda Ray. I am glad to be here. I am glad to have you guys here this afternoon, this morning. If you tuned into my show before, you know that the Here and Now Show is a show where I took real life events that I went through and changed them into a positive living. The Here and Now is a space where you can feel free to leave a question or a comment because I believe that all voices matter. Um, and I'm coming from the Midwest where we show in and show out. Gotta love your city. Hello, somebody. Gotta love your city. Okay. And also, if you've tuned into my show before or you are familiar with me, you know that I like to play my jazz music. For me, it sets the stage, it gives it atmosphere and comfortability. So, with that being said, let's just take a few moments to get into a little jazz music and kind of get our minds ready for our conversation today. I don't know about you, but I'm excited and I'm so glad to have you guys here. So, let's jazz it out for a second. Get me a soda. Can't advertise that. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Here and Now show. I am so glad I got to put my glasses on, you guys. I am so glad you guys are here with me right here, right now. My vision is just like that. So you guys are like, you always wear your glasses. Yeah, I do. Because I can't see. But welcome, and I'm glad you guys are here with me right now, right today. It feels nice today in the Midwest. The weather is absolutely beautiful. I mean, yesterday it was like in the 50s, but then, we came back around and, you know, now it's like going on the 60s and 70s. Hello, somebody. Hello, good weather. I like the good weather. It makes me so excited. So today I'm talking about some conversations that this message is for real life. And I'm talking about something that a lot of people feel, but they don't say out loud, you know. And that is, I'm tired, but I'm still going, right? And let me pause there for a moment because if that's you, I want you to know that you are not alone. And now let's be honest. How many times has someone asked you how you're doing, and before they can even finish the sitting, you already said, without even thinking about it, you already said, I'm good. Just automatic, like I'm good, just it's automatic, right? But meanwhile, in your head, you're like, I'm tired and I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know what today is. Like, is it Monday? Is it Friday? You know, and or Thursday. And I think a lot of us live there. And but the thing is, we keep going, we keep showing up, even though we're running on empty. We're still like a train, still going. Some of some of us is not even on battery no more. We're not even on the low battery no more. We're more like on that 1%. Your mind's on that the tires on 1%, but your phone's about to shut off and everything, but you can still manage to send that one text message. Like I don't know what that is. I'm on 1%. My brain, but I'm still gonna answer that text message on 1%. I don't know. That's so funny to me, but I'm not perfect. But still, let me go a little deeper. It's just not a physical tired. It's that kind of tired that sleep just doesn't quite fix. You understand what I'm saying? It's being strong for everybody else. It's carrying responsibilities. It's worried about things that you don't want to talk about, and then getting up and doing the same thing over and over again. And I want to take a moment to say, if you're tired and that's how you feel, like if this is how you're meaning, that doesn't mean you're weak. Okay? Tired does not mean you're weak. It means you've been strong for a very long time. Let me say it again. Tired does not mean you're weak. It means you have been fighting for such a long time. And I want to share a quick story. And if you guys know me, you know I love stories. Stories is who I am. Stories make me who I am. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. You know, it's so funny. I get to stream, and my phone call wants to be in this conversation so bad. Um, and so, if you guys, you know, tune in to me, you guys know I love story time. They are a part of me. I like to open up because it's just something so you guys can connect with me and I can connect with you guys. You know, so I tell you real life stories. So bear with me. You know, I can remember there was a time in my life where I was feeling. I could completely remember feeling so drained. And I don't mean the type, like I said, to where it was the type of empty. I mean the tiredness to say I needed a nap. I mean it was the kind that you're doing everything you're supposed to do. You know, you're 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 doing everything. You know, you're being supportive and you're doing all these things that you're supposed to do. But inside of you, you're just like, God, how much more I've got in me? I'm not sure how much more I can take. But guess what? I said those things and I kept going because that's what we do, right? You know, what I mean, we still show up for our families. You know, we still handle things when they needed to be handled, and we even smile. We need to smile. Okay, can you say that's masking? But because, but one day, I decided as I was going through this journey of trials, I said to myself, I had to ask myself a question, and and when I asked myself a question, and I said, you're carrying all this weight and you're carrying all these responsibilities. When was the last time you checked on you? When was the last time I checked on me? Right? It's not just physical, but it's mental, it's emotionally, and it's spiritually. And then the question hit me because I was used to checking on everybody else that I forgot about myself. Hello, self love. I was digging for it. Damn it, where you at? Self love, self motivation. But I didn't want to just talk about it. Let's be about it, because I was doing a lot of that, doing a lot of talking, but I don't see no actions, right? And that same question today was the last time I had to say, you need to check on yourself. And not a quick check like, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. No, but a real check in, because you matter too, because I matter. We all matter. Your peace matters, your rest matters, your well-being definitely matters. And here's something we don't talk about, but I don't think we talk about it enough. Maybe, you can be strong and still need a break. You can be dependable and still feel overwhelmed. You can be faithful and still be tired. And that doesn't make you less than who you are. Hello, somebody, because it makes you human. I'll say that again. It makes you human, right? Now let's lighten it up for a second. Because sometimes you just have to laugh a little bit through it, right? Have you ever been so tired that when you walk into a room, you forgot why you even went in that room? I mean, and sometimes that could mean other things, but or you're just standing in the middle of the room like, I don't know what I came in here for, right? well, I guess this is my spot. So you're like, I guess this is where it's supposed to be. Or you ever picked up your phone, you unlock it, and then you're staring at it like, staring at my phone. What was I about to do? You know, that can be forgetfulness, but it also could mean that you're tired, you know. Um, and sometimes when you become so tired, you become forgetful because your mind is like, I want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. But your brain is going other ways and your heart is saying other things. So it's like up and down, up and down. But for those moments that we have, there is something powerful in those moments. The fact that you are still standing here and you did not quit, the fact that I'm still standing here and that I didn't quit. Like, and that matters more than anybody could ever think or know. So let me shift your mindset a little bit because being tired doesn't mean you gave up. Sometimes it just means you need to rest. And let me be clear, giving up and being tired, these are two different things. They're not the same. Resting is not quitting. Okay, don't ever think, well, I'm resting, so now, I feel like I quit it. No, resting is not quitting. Um, Resting is not failing. Hello, somebody. And resting doesn't need preparation. You know, even God rested. So what makes you think that you don't deserve to rest too, right? Because you deserve it. We deserve it, right? I know we do. You don't have to carry everything alone. You don't have to solve everything today because, as it is said, Rome wasn't built in one day. So, what makes you think you have to solve everything today? You don't. Lighten yourself up a little. You don't have to. You know, you don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to have them all. You know, take one step at a time, one moment at a time. And let me say this for the person or the persons that feel like they're barely holding shit together, you're doing better than you know. You're doing better than you think because you're still holding yourself together. You're still the glue. Oh my God, you're still the glue. You still got it because even in your tiredest days, you still showed up. Even when you was exhausted, when you was uh, over the edge, you still kept moving forward. And that's strength. That's real strength in my eyes. That is some real strength. So today I want you to give yourself permission to pause. It's okay. Give yourself permission to pause because you deserve it. You deserve that, right? Give yourself permission to breathe, to not have everything figured out. It's okay. And also give yourself more credit. You got to. Just if you give yourself more credit, man, it makes you feel so good on the inside. It's like stepping into a room and everything about that room is peaceful. Think what peaceful place. I do it all the time because you made it through the days that should have broke you and you made it through. You're still here. Hello, somebody. And you're still growing. You're still standing. And that right there, that is something to be proud of. It really is. I mean, so if you're tired today, that's okay. It's okay. But don't forget who you are. Don't. And don't forget where you came from. Hello, somebody. You made it through. Guess what? You're still going. And that means a whole lot of strength. That's a whole lot of power. It means that it's not over yet because you woke up. You still believe in yourself, or you wouldn't keep going, right? You know, sometimes, a lot of times I think in life with me, you know, I've been so tired of situations tired of people. Yeah, you can get tired of people. That's the real thing, you know, and it's okay because again, you're human. You're entitled to be tired of people. You're entitled to feel like get the fuck out my face. Okay, get on somewhere. You're entitled to feel that way. It also, you know, just because you're tired, and I tell you, being tired mentally is not a good feeling. We have to get that mental tired and get that out the way and get into some positive sleep, some positive rest. Because it's okay to be tired. It's okay to take a rest. It is okay because you are you. And as long as you continue to show up and show up for yourself and love yourself and keep your faith, oof, baby, the things that will come before you and the things that will come after will all just fall in a beautiful pattern. So don't worry about being tired. You're human, okay? Don't let nobody take that from you. You should rest. Your body has to rest. Tired, but keep going. Hello, somebody. Before I close, I just want to set with you guys for a moment. Um, no rush, no pressure. Just a moment. If you've been feeling tired, not physical, but deep down, and I want you to know something. You're allowed to feel that way. You are. You don't have to pretend. No more pretending. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to carry it all by yourself. And I want to hope that today, if it reminds you of something important, let me tell you something. If I can't tell you anything else, you can be tired, baby. Honey, you can be tired. You can be tired. It's okay. But you're still going and you're still strong. You can be tired and still be strong. And you're thinking, how does that work if I'm tired? How can I still be strong? Sometimes it looks like strength looks like rest. Sometimes strength looks like you have to say, I need a moment. Sometimes strength looks like taking care of yourself for once, taking care of you, taking care of me, taking care of ourselves. So as you go through your day, as you go through your week, your months, your journey is important. Check on yourself. Right? Be honest with yourself. Give yourself grace. You give the same grace you give to people, give yourself that same grace because you deserve that. We deserve that. And if nobody told you anything today, I want to say from the bottom of my open, loving heart that I'm proud of you. Okay. You're right, like, why are you proud of me? No, I'm proud of you because you're getting up. You're waking up. I'm proud of you for trying again. I'm proud of you for trying even when it's been hard. You keep trying. Damn, you're good. Just keep showing up and showing out. That's so powerful to me. And as always, your strength is right here, right now. You matter. Your journey matters. Your story is still being told. And if this speaks to you, share it or share it with someone that might need to hear it. You never know what anyone's going through. You never know when there's someone that needs to be reminded that, yes, honey, you are tired, but remind them that they can still go on. You're tired, but it does not count you out. Um, And with this particular topic, again, I am a crazy person for jazz music, and I just kind of wanted to, before I get off the air, wanted to just have a moment where we're all just kind of thinking. I kind of want to think about the conversation. And by all means, if it's a part of you and you felt this, just set a moment with me and relax. Just a few seconds. I won't keep you long. Just a moment. It's been wonderful. Thank you. I don't know. That's something about jazz music moves me. But before I close, I wanted to leave you guys with a few announcements. Yay! Say yay for announcements. Yay! Announcements! Announcements! Woo-hoo. I know, I'm funny. So I have my book signing coming up, the new 2025. Oh gosh, where's my brain? 2026. I'll have my fourth book signing. That will take place of May of 2026. I will have more details on the time and the place. Just keep your calendar opens for May, for the month of May. Just keep calendars open. I am not perfect. That was my watch phone. People love contacting me. Hello, somebody. It made me feel special, even if it's just a spam call. Okay, look, be in good spirits. Love yourself and love life. With a few more announcements, my book signing, which will be in May. Also, don't forget to take a leap of faith. Dreams do come true, and check out my webpage at Marshall's Books and More. Obviously, there's books and there's more on this webpage. We have women clothing, men clothing that I design, and children and accessories. I think the prices are absolutely reasonable. These are brands that was actually a launch out for my very first book, Missing My Daughter. I'm sorry, Tiffany Gray was my very first book. Um, so if you just kind of want to just learn more about me, you can definitely Google me and Marshalls with one L, Books and More. I would love to have your business. I would love to have your support every way possible. And another thing for announcements, let's see, we have the book, we have the web page. Oh, and next Thursday of this week, my topic for next week, I'll give you guys a kind of a preview. Can I give a preview? Yeah, you can. So Thursday, we will be discussing learning to forgive yourself. Oh, so I'm not going to talk too much about that, but I think it's going to be a hot topic. I think that it's going to be great because some of us sometimes forget to, forgive ourselves. Thank you. I don't know why I needed to clap for that. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in, setting in with me for this short time. I am so glad. I feel like we've all been in the same room, just good men, good conversation. You are healthy. You are wealthy. You are worthy. You are wise and you deserve to shine. Love yourself, believe in yourself, and know that there's only one of you and that you can make that change here, right now, today. Amen. Stay heads up, stay prayed up. I'll see you guys later.